Terrifying space environments and ultra-realistic visuals are taking horror to a whole new level. Here are the space horror games with insane realism you won't want to miss. Let's dive right in.
Welcome.
Crathos Deep drags players into massive underground caverns glowing with alien light. You explore ancient ruins buried beneath the planet's crust, scavenging oxygen and light to survive. Every descent grows more dangerous, where each echo could belong to something alive. It is a chilling journey into the unknown, filled with beauty and terror.
We stand united on the brink of human knowledge. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do of the bottom of the sea. You may discover things down here that clash with your view of the world. Things you'd like to dismiss or distance yourself from. If, or rather, when that happens, I must simply urge you to keep an open mind.
Set adrift in the cold silence of space, Aphelion traps you aboard a derelict vessel drifting beyond human reach. The deeper you explore, the more the ship's AI and memories start to twist. Its cinematic realism and dynamic lighting turn isolation into pure dread. Space itself becomes your enemy in this haunting sci-fi nightmare.
Thomas. No.
Mission Control. The Hope 1 shuttle has crashed on Persephone. I lost contact with Dr. Montclair.
Hang on, Thomas. I got this.
Oh, shit.
I'm not alone.
What the hell?
It's stalking me. Crap, no! Oh, no. No. Mission Control. Anybody copy? Holy shit. What are you?
Inside a lost orbital greenhouse, the Florist transforms nature into horror. Lush overgrowth hides parasitic plants that mimic human forms and feed on memories. Every corridor overflows with life that should not exist, rendered in breathtaking yet grotesque realism. The line between beauty and decay blurs in this botanical nightmare.
Noah, a Pacific submarine station has gone dark. Last report suggests miners dug too deep.
The cosmic abyss throws you into an investigation that defies reason. Exploring a lost colony at the edge of the universe, you awaken forces older than time. Reality shatters through visions, cult rituals, and cosmic madness. Every discovery drags you closer to the sleeping horror in the void.
Welcome to Pit Station, Noah.
What the hell happened here?
Bringing me to where you are.
What
All
This is strange. It doesn't feel right.
stars for a new home. Humanity's future depended on us. Or so we thought.
On a doomed colony ship drifting through space, Directive 8020 tells the story of survival after humanity's last mission fails. Strange signals, corrupt minds, and machines alike. The haunting detail and zero-gravity sequences heighten every sense of dread. What begins as a rescue becomes a descent into pure chaos.
Through to the maintenance facilities on Deck 4.
Not really in the mood for a walk.
It's our only option. What would Stafford say?
Never forget why you started. Would you look at that? Gets me every time.
Come on, Galileo. What a mess.
Understatement of the year.
What is that?
Coolant, maybe?
What we're doing here is a vital step into a new tomorrow.
Okay, now you are sounding like one of William's training videos.
We have always questioned whether we're alone in the universe. It's only when we come face to face with death that we get our answer. However connected the universe may be, in the end, we all die alone.
Cathedral, orbiting a dying planet, becomes the stage for faith and blood in Crisol Theater of Idols. You play as a pilgrim trapped in rituals that blur science and religion. Its gothic sci-fi setting and haunting music make every encounter deeply unsettling. Under the idol's gaze, salvation and damnation become one.
As the release date staggers ever closer, each video in this series will break down a different part of the game, giving you a sneaky look at the horror ahead in 2026. For our first episode, I hope you've got your sea legs engaged, because we're sailing to Tormentosa, an island cursed with eternal storms and facing the wrath of a powerful entity. Tormentosa really does have it all. Beautiful beaches, plenty of places for great food and drink, and welcoming locals. Okay, maybe I lied about the last part. Tormentosa is an island off the coast of Hispania, a rich and strikingly twisted version of Spain, carefully crafted by Madrid-based Vermilla Studios. Creative director David Tornero and his team wanted to make sure that the town itself is as much a character in Crisol as our leading man Gabriel, and to make sure that Spanish culture bleeds into every location. The word Crisol actually means crucible, and the studio has created Tormentosa as a melting pot of different influences from across the country in different eras. This means you'll see Romanesque, Baroque, and of course Gothic architecture combining to bring to life a wholly unique but still definitively Spanish world. But to truly understand Tormentosa, it's time for some lore. Two warring religions have called the island home over the years, the Cult of the Sea and the Church of the Sun. The island was once named Aurora, full of those who worship the flames of the sun god. By the time we get there though, the Cult of the Sea has taken over, and we see lives that are shaped entirely by water. Anchors loom on the skyline, scales are the order of the day when it comes to decor, and those who worship the sun have been labelled heretics and disappeared into the shadows. Playing as Gabriel, a follower of the sun god, we enter a city that has desperately remodelled to get away from its past. But you'll still find history of these warring religions as you wander the streets, including in blood memories that let us catch a glimpse of what came before.
We will calm the waters.
Given that Gabrielle needs blood to shoot and stay alive, you'll have to absorb nearby corpses of animals to keep your health up. But these aren't your average livestock. Scales cover their bodies as something in the water has warped and mutated them into land-sea hybrids, something that the town is clearly fiercely proud of. Delicious. And finally, it only seems right to give you a sneak peek at the central hub of Crisol, the fair. Vermilla wanted you to have at least one place where you can take a breather and put down that spiked pistol for a while. And a traditional Spanish fair seemed like a perfect place to do that. All structured around a beautiful carousel, the fair lets you catch up with lone survivors on the island, do some much needed upgrades, and yes, play some carnival games. Each one is seeped in the lore of Tormentosa, with this one letting you literally extinguish the flames of the sun with the water of the sea. So that's a quick behind-the-scenes glimpse at Tormentosa and the world you'll be entering in Crisol Theatre of Idols, which is coming to consoles and PC in 2026. You can wishlist it now on Steam. And don't forget to subscribe to Blumhouse Games to make sure you keep up with all of our news and updates from our dev teams.
Due to recent flooding and pandemic, access to all external areas is restricted.
The Sinking City 2 expands its Lovecraftian world with sharper horror and atmosphere. As floodwaters rise, sanity sinks faster. Mutations, cults, and cosmic secrets pull you into a conspiracy that spans land and sea. Each investigation shows how small humanity is against the abyss.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
In Dark Mass, a failed black hole experiment rips open reality. The world bends and folds upon itself, creating impossible environments and twisted abominations. Its physics-driven gameplay and hyper-realistic detail make every moment unnerving. You are not just fighting monsters. You are defying the universe itself.
Seeing. Hey, drop me a crowbar. I'm gonna try to get in. I'm hooking up the camera now. Let me know if you're getting the feed.
Behind you! There's something behind you!
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Dr. Rose! Are you okay? Dr. Rose! Don't worry about me. We'll meet again, I promise.
Trapped inside an orbital asylum, Psycho Dead mixes infection with psychological breakdown. The deeper you go, the more your mind turns against you. Hallucinations and real monsters blur together into one nightmare. It's survival horror reborn through the lens of madness.
Where am I? And what happened here? Once we're out of here, I promise to explain everything you want to know. The power within you is extraordinary. Not everyone has power like you, Elixia.
So, I'm just a weapon to be used. Then why are you helping me?
I just don't want to see you die here.
Freedom isn't as beautiful as you think. The world outside, it's much crueler than you imagine.
Listen to me, Elixia. If you escape, you can have a life of your own.
How can I trust you? What else have you lied about?
We, Atlas, made you, Elixia. I'm like a father to you.
I'll make them pay for what they did to you. This is my promise.
Retrieval follows a lone scavenger venturing into a derelict space station swallowed by silence. As you search for lost data, echoes of the past begin to stir. Flickering lights, drifting bodies, and an AI that knows too much. Each corridor pulls you closer to a revelation humanity was never meant to uncover.
It's like worms begging for food. A lack of understanding to push what we don't know when something should be left alone.
There's nothing we can do.
There is no end.
Well, these are just dreams. Like before.
A bioengineering project spirals out of control in Code Violet. Locked inside a quarantine base, you face creations that evolve faster than you can react. The lifelike animation and tense atmosphere make every encounter unpredictable. Science becomes horror when your own invention turns against you.
You're more important than you understand.
There is something
different about her.
Satellite Odyssey Jupiter takes deep space exploration to the edge of human endurance. Across Jupiter's frozen moons, storms rage endlessly and alien contamination seeps through fractured ice. Each mission tests survival against impossible odds, blending awe and terror in a world where breathtaking beauty conceals inevitable extinction. The black ice traps players aboard a research vessel entombed within a drifting glacier. Beneath the frozen surface, dormant alien organisms begin to stir, twisting isolation into dread. Every creak, echo, and flicker of light deepens the tension in an environment that feels unnervingly real. The deeper the ice melts, the closer you come to what should have stayed buried.
You can call me paranoid, but we need to act. If we don't want surprises, it's better to take precautions.
Happened at the station.
I'm from the Mirny station.
Managed everyone driving for reporting purposes. If you're listening to this, go to hell!
Negative atmosphere unfolds aboard a failing medical transport adrift in deep space, where every breath and decision carries weight. Toxic air seeps through ruptured halls as grotesque mutations stalk the few who remain. Survival demands calm under suffocating pressure, as the ship itself turns into a living reflection of fear and decay.
Out of here before something else breaks. Lights are back on, that's good.
Evacuate sector and inform maintenance personnel.
Dandelion Void takes you on an emotional descent through a sentient spacecraft mourning its lost crew. The ship's memories twist into haunting illusions that question what's real. Each moment blends sci-fi and surreal horror with chilling precision. It is an introspective nightmare set against the silence of space. Routine immerses players in chilling 80s-inspired retrofuturism on an abandoned lunar base, bathed in silence and shadow. Something moves in the dark, drawn to every flicker of light and echo of sound. Each corridor tightens the tension, turning nostalgia into dread and technology into a vessel for pure, isolated fear. Darkwood 2 pushes its haunting atmosphere beyond the forest and into a realm where reality unravels. Lost in an alien wilderness, you navigate shifting landscapes that respond to fear, choice, and madness. The darkness watches, the world remembers, and every night reshapes what little sanity remains. Cold Abyss descends into a frozen world orbiting a dying star, where survival means venturing beneath miles of ancient ice. Bioluminescent predators glide through the black depths, drawn to movement and sound. Each dive blurs the line between exploration and madness, as the darkness grows colder and aware of your presence.
Search and retrieve operation revealed catastrophic findings regarding true nature of deep-sea infrastructure, showing unusual activity. Requesting permission to investigate. Permission granted. They're not cables. They never were. This is hell.
Hellafear Mind Breach dives into a fractured psyche where reality collapses under the weight of its own fears. A failed neural experiment tears open the barrier between thought and existence, letting nightmares spill into the waking world. Every memory turns hostile, every idea becomes a trap, a descent into psychological and cosmic terror unlike anything imagined.